And as of today, TikTok is back.
Could pro-Palestine content on TikTok be a factor in the proposed TikTok ban?
I mean, typically, the Israelis are good at PR. What's happened here? How have they and we been so ineffective at communicating the realities there and our point of view?
On Sunday, a new US law banning TikTok came into effect for around 12 hours, with this message showing up. The move was reportedly over concerns for user privacy and national security.
If you look at the postings on TikTok and the number of mentions of Palestinians relative to other social media sites, it's overwhelmingly so among TikTok broadcasts. So I'd note that's of real interest, and the president will get the chance to make action in that regard.
Some US politicians have said that the app spreads anti-Israel propaganda.
When you have Hamas, Iran, China endorsing these protests, it speaks volumes to the absurdity of them. It also highlights exactly why we included the TikTok bill in the foreign supplemental aid package, because you're seeing how these kids are being manipulated by certain groups or entities or countries.
Congressman Mike Lawler, together with former Representative Mike Galler, introduced the Protecting Americans from Foreign Adversary Controlled Applications Act, which includes the TikTok ban. Galler wrote an article called "Why Do Young Americans Support Hamas? Look at TikTok." While Mike Lawler described the pro-Palestine campus protests as motivated by, quote, outside paid agitators and activists. And they aren't the only ones. Nikki Haley, a former presidential candidate who signed an Israeli bomb with "Finish Them," declared that simply by watching TikTok, users could become anti-Semitic.
Well, I will be the first one to say Americans should not weigh in on who is the head of Israel. We just need to support Israel regardless of who the head is.
Many of these politicians that are against TikTok receive significant donations from pro-Israel lobbying groups.
AIPAC is the American Israel Public Affairs Committee. And they didn't start out as a PAC in the sense of a political action committee, but now they have a political action committee. Ostensibly, it's a group of Americans who lobby on behalf of Israel.
AIPAC is one of the two most powerful lobbies in the United States.
For every 30 minutes that someone watches TikTok, every day, they become 17% more anti-Semitic, more pro-Hamas based on doing that.
One of the biggest backers of the TikTok ban is the Jewish Federations of North America. They've praised the move, accusing TikTok of spreading anti-Semitic content. This is the same group that has dismissed reports by Amnesty on Israel's apartheid practices and donated millions to organizations like Zaka, the group who is behind the false claims of the beheaded babies. In response, TikTok released a statement pointing out that all anti-Semitic and Holocaust denial content is immediately removed when flagged. It gets even stranger. Anti-Semitic content has skyrocketed on X since Elon Musk's takeover. In fact, Elon Musk himself has faced criticism for appearing to promote anti-Semitic content. Yet there's no movement to ban X.
We're hearing reports out of Bloomberg that Elon Musk might buy TikTok.
Meta has been accused of silencing Palestinian voices for years.
Most of my content, my stories, and my posts are being actively removed from Instagram.
Reports from Hamle, the Arab Center for Social Media Advancement, reveal devastating impacts on Palestinian influencers and journalists. Posts supporting Palestine are often shadow banned, with creators saying they've been affected by the tech giant's discriminatory practices, a claim Meta denies. Pro-Palestine content isn't unique to TikTok. According to Statista, Instagram had 6 million posts with hashtag Free Palestine on November 7, 2023, and 230,000 with hashtag Stand With Israel. So why target TikTok? Banning TikTok won't necessarily silence pro-Palestinian voices, but it does raise the question, who decides what voices get hurt?